Hey everybody, Johan Magnusson here, Big Swede Barbecue, and today we're making bourbon hanger steaks with roasted veggies on the Arteflame. So the first thing that we need to do, preferably 24 hours or more in advance, is to trim the hanger steak and marinate them in great bourbon whiskey. So here's how we're gonna do that. Every hanger steak has some gristle going through the middle of the steak. We want to remove that and also trim off some of the silver skin. In reality, that would leave us with 2 steaks. Now it's time to make the marinade. We're gonna start by adding 3 tablespoons of soy sauce to a bowl. Then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. We need to add 1 tablespoon of fermented black garlic. We also want to add about 2 tablespoons of a good Dijon mustard, and then 1 tablespoon each of some porcini mushroom powder and our Big Swede Barbecue Badass Burger Boost for a ton of umami flavors. Then we want to add a couple of teaspoons of both black pepper and sea salt. Last but not least, we're going to add about 6 to 8 ounces of a good bourbon whiskey. Here's the good news. We actually had some whiskey left over, so why don't we do this? Pour it into a little glass, and then we go, cheers. Then you want to mix this all together. Now we want to add the hanger steak to a sealable Ziploc bag. I always use 2 to avoid leakage in the fridge. Then we want to pour the marinade into the bag and mix thoroughly. Now we're going to let this marinate overnight. The hanger steaks have been marinated overnight and the Arteflame is getting up to temperature. So now it's time to start preparing the veggies. So here's how we're going to do that. You can use whatever vegetables you want. I'm going to use sweet peppers, broccolini, yellow squash, red onion, and some beautiful bell peppers. We want to drizzle all the vegetables with some extra virgin olive oil, and then we're going to season them richly with our Big Swede Barbecue Badass Veggie Boost. The hanger steaks are marinated. We have seasoned all the veggies. The plancha is getting to temperature, so now it's time to get the grilling. So here's how we're going to do that. We want to lightly oil the plancha, and then we want to add the vegetables. I like to cook the vegetables separately. Some might be done faster than others. And then when they're ready, you just move them to the colder side, the outside of the plancha. You also want to drizzle the veggies with a little bit of Ponzu Sauce. Then we're going to add the bourbon marinated hanger steaks, and we want to grill these as well until they reach an inner temperature of about 130 degrees. I like to flip the hanger steaks quite frequently because they cook a little bit faster that way. When the veggies and the hanger steaks are done, we're going to remove them from the grill. We're going to mix the vegetables, and then we're going to put those in a serving tray. We also want to slice the hanger steaks against the grain and then add that to the serving tray as well. And then the bourbon hanger steaks with roasted veggies are ready to serve. And that is how I make my bourbon hanger steak with roasted veggies on the Arteflame. So let's try this and see what it tastes like. Come on. Veggies, roasted to perfection, packed with flavor. The hanger steak, bourbon and umami, great combination. I hope you try this at home. Happy grilling.